Oh, I still can't see. Hello. It's going to annoy me. Whew. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Hello. How are we all? Hey, Tracy, Melissa, Aussie Budgets, Jade, Pam. What did I quickly cook for tea tonight? Oh my god. So I had mashed potato and sausages, which I didn't realize were chicken sausages. I thought they were pork. I thought they were really light. And hubby and my daughter had this spicy salmon thing because they got it on a markdown. And my son had arancini balls, and we all had mashed potato with carrots and corn. But was semi-organized getting dinner cooked on time. I'm just worried about this light, if it's... I need to get a proper webcam because I'm pretty grainy. Otherwise, I think I haven't cleaned the thing either. I'm worried it will get dirty if I clean it too much. Hey, Annette, how you going? Hi, Lee. Oh, stroganoff. Yeah, well, dessert was first before dinner. It was a markdown chocolate mud cake from Coles that I got for $2.46. I was so excited. And ran into a subscriber today in Coles. And I talk about this in the vlog that I'm filming. But she says to me, hunting some markdowns, and I go, yep, because I have people talk to me all the time, especially those people that I know who work in Coles and Woolworths, and when they see me they just make a crap comment, and so I just answer yeah. And then she says, oh, I watch you on YouTube. I go, oh. So good. Oh yeah. Sometimes I follow the markdown people around, and now I'm getting very confused because the one Coles that I go to, it's the same guy who does the meat stacking, like filling the shelves, and the markdowns. And the machine he has does both the like best before stickers, but also the markdown stickers. And so I will say to him, are you stacking or marking down? He goes, oh, either or. I go, okay. So sometimes he says to me, if you find a date, like today's date, bring it to me and I'll mark it down. It will save me finding it later. I go, okay. So I go on a bit of a hunt looking for some things. Melissa, I have started zero. I haven't even organized my space in the area. I just have so much going on. I thought that not having a school run would make life easier, and I've just filled it with other things. Well, one, I sleep in a bit more. And then when I'm home in the afternoon, I'm just kind of like chilling. I really need to get organized though. I need to get started because also Kaisercraft keep having sales, and I'm like, I can't keep going and buying things if I don't use anything. I haven't been to the last two sales, but the sales are constant. Yeah, I will sometimes make a crack comment to the markdown people. How do you stay sane? Like, must do your head in looking for dates because you're like, say, what is the date? At 12th. So you'd be going like 12, 12, 12, 13, 13, 12, 13. And he goes, crazy. Aussie budgets, what's your favorite meal to cook? I don't mind now cooking a roast because I actually have an oven that works. It just takes forever, so I need to be organized. But probably a chicken risotto is at least three of us eat that. My son's decided that he no longer likes that. It's probably the quickest and the easiest to make, so I like that. And it's my daughter's favorite, so I like to cook that for her. Jade, a fractured foot. Oh my gosh, what did you do? I currently have tendonitis in the top of my foot from overuse. It's just called Zumba life. Although apparently I did get new shoes and I didn't get the wide, I got the normal shoe. And I'm wondering if there's just a little bit too much pressure squeezing my foot because the internet, because you diagnose yourself on the internet, said if you wear tight fitting shoes, and it is right where part of my laces are as well. So I don't know. And when I said to my daughter, I'm not going to a physio because they're just going to go to me, you should rest. And then she says, yeah, and they'll probably say to you, you should rest like this. And she like puts her leg up in the air. And I said, yes. And then I would say, great. And now how do you suggest I teach Zumba classes like that? And I know that I should rest because I don't want to be injured and then really have to rest. But at the same time, it's just so I've changed a couple of songs around where I'm not dancing quite so much my toes. It's more of flat foot movement. So some of it is the song and the movement of the foot. So I need to just try and keep a bit more of a flat foot because I'm a dancer. I'm always up on my toes, and I never did point in ballet, but it is that position of when you like bend the foot and it pulls. Yeah, our Coles, they used to be doing meat markdowns at about 5 p.m., 4:35. I used to go in there and they were just doing like all the salad bar, fruit and veg and all that. And then I'd be able to hit the meat. Now it seems to be two different times. They kind of do all the salad bar and then it's not till like 6 o'clock. And I'm kind of like, I need to be home by then to start getting dinner ready. So I don't hunt as often. But one of the other Coles that's near one of my Zumba places, they've done their markdowns by 11 a.m. So, I mean, it's not amazing markdowns, but like some of them are a good sort of 30-40% off. And I'm like, I'll take it because it's better than full price. So, yeah, compared with like I'm seeing in some groups, people are getting like a whole pack of like mincemeat, so like $1.78 or something. I'm like, I'm happy. I got a kilo thing for like $6. I'm happy with that. Melissa, I'm noticing too, there's lots of sections that just don't have the markdown type things anymore. A lot of the burger buns and stuff I used to get, I look specifically for them and they're just like maybe about 50-60 cents off and that's it. And I'm like, I would rather either go around to the actual bakery bit where it's just in the clear cellophane bags and they've got them there for like $2, six in a pack for like $2. I think I'd rather just purchase them because I know it's day off. I noticed that Aldi the other day had a 6-pack for like $2.20 or something. Thought I'd be happy to pay that because about $2 is what I pay for a packet of 6. And then yeah, only if I go to Coles at like 8:30 at night, like on my way home from a Zumba class, I get a really cheap burger pack for like 45 cents, the buns, but we need to eat them that the next night, otherwise they get moldy. So I think, I don't know how they're storing them or where they are, but some of them are getting moldy so quickly. And some of our bread's getting moldy really quickly as well. It's a bit weird. I mean, some of it I only paid like 50 cents anyway, so I don't care. Kira has entered the chat. Oh, Jade. Scott has entered the chat. No? Okay. Oh, Melissa says, hi, Kira. Because that's what she says. Happy Friday. Kiki, happy Friday to you too. Oh, and Jade says, hey, kids. They're too shy. Children. You are my children. I say children all the time. I say children. And then people say to me, how old are your children? And I say 20 and 23. And they go, what? But your children are always babies, aren't they? I'm a baby girl and a baby boy. And this is my hoodie. Do we see this?
Mine.
That was mine.
No, it's mine.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Jade, sorry. Yeah. It's always never an exciting story, isn't it? Like, so taking the bin out. Mine would be, I fell over backwards while cleaning. It's never an exciting story like I was chasing a bank robber and I was running down the street.
Sometimes it's like you walking around in the dark. Sometimes it's because you're doing something stupid. Other times it's just like.
My mum snapped her Achilles and she said, so I stepped down off of a curb to cross the road. And she's like, all I could think was, I'm about to get run over by a car because I'm in the middle of the road. King William Street in the city, if anyone has any idea about Adelaide. Melissa, how's my new freezer going? It's full. It's going well. Yeah, so it's currently full because I just packed it full of a whole lot of meat specials. I need to organize it and then give you guys a freezer tour. Because also I want to organize this freezer because I've been thinking, because I'm smart, that it will be a section there for like the children's lunches and stuff, so they can just grab that specific area food to cook to help them stay independent. Hey Lynn, how you going? Not my mum, Lynn. No, yeah. Could you imagine if my mummy was here?
Like you said, it would be like, when did you make a separate YouTube?
Yeah, I would be like, when did you make a YouTube account? Guys, Coles online, apparently right now, I need to find the picture. There are lemonade super dupers for $1.12 or something like that, cheap. And apparently people are doing online orders and like click and collect and stuff. And then clicking yes, I want to substitute. And then they're substituting them for either the Fairy Floss or the Cosmic, like the standard super duper packs. Like there wasn't any when I jumped online at mine, but apparently it's everywhere. So if you're into super dupers for $1.12 for a packet, go for it.
Have any of those people gotten their orders yet?
Mm-hmm.
So it hasn't like.
Apparently there's 1,000. Yeah, Melissa, are you in the markdown group? As soon as someone posts it in there, something is just like gone. Aussie budgets. Yeah, I hear that a lot, that people don't really get great fresh produce when they order. But apparently if you just call up and make a complaint nicely, they'll give you a credit off your like next order. Sometimes though I do an online order and stuff's missing, so I still have to go in store and get it.
Or sometimes you get hear the really weird stories about I ordered a steak or something. We didn't have any steaks, so they gave me a mop.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a thread in like one of the markdown groups, and they're like, "What's the weirdest substitute you've ever got?" And someone said, "I ordered like loaf of bread or whatever it was, and I got given a plastic ruler." Not even a food-related item.
I wonder if it like makes it easier for them to like, so it's like a non-perishable that you can return easier. And
Yeah.
They figure they're giving you more time to like.
I'll just give me toilet paper. I'll be right with that. Oh, Tracy, she doesn't wear my clothes. She stole my hoodie. Stole it.
It's mine.
It was my fault for ordering the print that I did.
It's Baby Yoda.
It's Baby Yoda.
It's mine.
It's not yours.
Yeah.
No.
Mine.
It's not. Oh, Lynn, you're down south.
You're more likely to steal.
My mum's down south too.
Oh, scary. You're more likely to steal my clothes.
I probably would steal some of your clothes.
Like
and I have
jackets and pants and stuff.
Yeah, I say they're nice pants. She says they're mine. Oh, I've been meaning to get to the reject shop for ages. Although I'm worried I would buy like $20 worth of chocolate.
This doesn't give you a headache or the flickering.
I don't even look at it. It's only just started. It's broken.
No, I can see that.
Yeah, this is my current phone.
I don't think I can see the cracks with it off.
There, they can now. There we go, multi-dimensional. What can I say? I don't really invest a lot of money in technology. Oh, Melissa, I've heard stories like that too. People saying, sorry, this is unavailable, and then they get the thing and it's there. Or the other thing that confuses me is that verbally, because we know one of the girls that packs the order, and she'll say to me, oh, I'm sorry there wasn't this or that when I packed it, so I just put this or that in there. And I go, oh, cool, thanks. And there was what we ordered.
Maybe they misremembered which order they
I think she just completely forgot. Then again, this is the same lady who says to me, I went to school with your brother. I'm like, I don't have a brother. Yeah, my husband. What? Same last name. Would be my husband, not my brother. Yeah, Pam, I didn't go to, well, I tell her, I did go to the reject shop to have a look for their Easter stock. They had hardly anything there. There was pretty much no Easter eggs in there, and everything else was just like little signs or gift bags. And I thought, I'm not really interested in any of that. Kmart was completely cleared out, so I didn't get anything from there. And one of the Coles I went to had the best markdown stuff, so I got some stuff from there. But then the next day it was all gone because I went in there twice. I had to go, I took my mum food shopping, and then we went back in the next day. She wanted some more dog food, and then everything was gone. Lee. No, Kira has stolen.
It's not
the
Woody. It's always mine.
Yes, it was always hers. Sadly, I did order in that print on purpose to give it to her, so it's my fault, my error. Melissa, I did see Mona Figures is on special, but I bought like 10, not last week, the week before. I'm still editing some of the Coles shops. Oh, and that's what someone said to me today in the comments, like, we're on week 4. And I said, I know, but I'm behind with editing because I was trying to do the weekly food shop and spend and then what's for dinner. so it all ran in a linear, but I've lost the plot, so it's still all there. It's all coming, but it's in my own logic. Oh, Lynn, yeah, cheap as chips. They're not very cheap anymore with some stuff. And I went to that one at Morphettvale. That was weird. They were like clearance, and I'm like, it's like $1.20 off. It's not a clearance. Alice, hey, how you going? That's such a good username, Alice's Garden. Can come and do my garden. It's not going very well. Oh, when I did the That's Life magazine, I'm not sure, I'm trying to do an edit behind the scenes. They kept asking me for updated pictures of stuff, and she's like, can we have an updated picture of the garden? And I said, it looks exactly the same as the picture you already have. She's like, seriously? I'm like, yep, welcome to my life. Not very organized. Yeah, Lee, I think, see, I didn't get an offer because I bought those big gift cards, and Kira had an offer, so we've done hers. But I did massive stockpile because also we got an email for $15 off for $100 spend. So I did that on my account. So I bet the next offers that come out will be like, so I'll be either going to Woolworths, or I might do another Aldi haul because they get massive views online at the moment.
What is this?
That is, let's ask the audience if they know what it is. Does anybody know what this is? That's over there. Hey, Kylie, how you going? Oh, Tracy, I am. Yeah. And I realized the other day March has gone, April has gone. I haven't done an update. And, oh, guys, you'd be so proud of me. I've got a little diary. Huh? Yeah, got diary. Got a little diary. I normally wouldn't buy a little diary, and I used to have like a big piece of paper, and I'd write ideas in there, and I kept losing sticky notes. And I've got in here, shall I tell you what video is coming up? So where are we right now? Oh, yeah. So we're doing live. Then tomorrow I'm hoping to do a video on a collab product that I got. And Sunday is a shop. I think it's the food shop to finish week 2. And then Monday will be the what's for dinner because I'm a day behind with the thing. Then Tuesday is Coles haul. Wednesday I have another collab coming out. Thursday will be the vlog. Friday I'm hoping to sort that pantry out. Saturday I have here craft room. I need to organize that. What's for dinner? Coles. Oh, I need to clean the bathroom. I have that here. I need to clean out the fridge. I've done a second fridge clean out because it was packed again. And I have the April food total because we're nearly in May, so I need to talk about April. And then I have the health update. I wrote it down and now I've lost it. Maybe I forgot it. I'm just going to write that down. Write that down. Maybe I'll put that here, health update, instead of this beauty update thing. I need to do an update too for the no buy year. I still haven't finished that. I'm just not an organized person. What can I say? I have the next live in here. It's Friday the 9th of June. Is that the long weekend? Yes, it says Queen's birthday. I think this is printed a little bit ago. That's the monarch's birthday. That's right. No buy update. And what else are we doing? I don't know. We need to put on the right garden. Will make me get out in the garden and fix that.
That's what you think.
It is a staple remover pan. Well done. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Need to get a staple out of this.
Oh, they're so good.
How often do you staple things? You need to be able to take the staple out.
I don't anymore, but I used to all the time. Especially when I'd be shredding all those papers and stuff for the pet stores. I would take the staples out and then throw them away. Sometimes I would just rip the corner off, but sometimes I would pull the staple out.
Apparently you shouldn't use paper clips for stuff because it like damages the paper from an archivist's perspective. It's what looks like copper.
Oh, Lee. So, fridge cleaner. My fridge cleaner is about the meal prep because it's usually packed full of markdowns. Because when I clean the fridge, I pull all the things apart and it takes me hours because I pull the drawer comes apart in 3 different bits as the facing. Because if I've got meat that's leaked, it seeps down between the facing and then the back of the fridge, and I pull it all apart and then scrub everything. And I do really enjoy the ASMR stuff cleaning, but it's really hard to have some of that in YouTube. Oh, lots of people guess staple remover. Yep. That's another video. Yeah, and then I want to put some contact up there because apparently people say if you put some contact over the vents, it stops the cold air coming through.
And you gotta take it down when you want the aircon?
Yeah, in 6 months' time. It should be fine, mate. Yeah, mate. Oh, Tracy, that's the best time to jump online. You'll be out of it. Yes, Lee, that's what was in mine. Beetroot juice. How that got in there, I don't know. I'll show you how to take it apart. And let me just preface by saying it's scary as. I might do it. Yeah, I might film it and put it either, because I'm still editing the last fridge clean out. I might do that and put it in there, or I'll put it in a vlog. I'll let you know. I'll work it out. Basically, I get a butter knife and I put it between the white bit and the plastic bit, and I just kind of bend it. Sometimes I put the two in and I go like that, and then I go like that, because you'll hear it go like that, and you swear it's going to break, and then it just pops off. It's a bit freaky. What? Haunted. Oh, Melissa, I like to cook roasts because that keeps the kitchen warm. This is probably where we really like to have warmer desserts, so like apple crumbles, self-sourcing chocolate pudding. That's it. We don't really do soups. We're not a soup person. Some stews, I do some stews, but we're not really, we just eat the same stuff. The season doesn't really, yeah. Hi, Elizabeth. How you going? Oh, thanks. Oh, the only thing with the deep clean videos, I'm so sore the next day because I've been squatting and bending all the time. I'm pretty sure that's why. Also, my sciatica has been playing up. Yes. Yeah, Lee, it's hard. I was soaking it too, and it does dilute it out type thing, but you can still see it. And I think that people think I'm insane. So I'm like, I can see this red like streak or pink by the time you add water to it. I nearly would grab it now, but I've got it, it's full. So yeah. But yeah, where the white thing is, there's like two little clips. So you know how you pull the drawer out like this? If you put it in your lap but around, so you are the back of the fridge and you put it in your lap, like the drawers come into you, and then you slide. You can do it one at a time, which is what I do now. You slide a butter knife in near where there's like a latch, and I pull down on the clear of the fridge and then put the knife in and then pop it up, and it basically just clips off. I figure as well, probably not the best. At worst, I'm going to snap part of it, but part of the fridge is broken anyway. And I'd only be snapping part of the handle thing, and I could probably super glue that back.
Super glue your hands together.
I don't know, super glue my hands together. Hey, Bronwyn, how you going? Lemon pudding. I've never had that before. I do enjoy my insanity. It strolls through my whole family.
No, you're the crazy one.
Hey, Sonia, how you going? People love me because I'm insane. Yeah, I am. I'm very real. I just figure, see, I laugh at everything. I just figure that people want a little bit of laughing and a little bit entertaining. Oh, Elizabeth, I do need a massage. I get a massage once a month from a friend of mine. But yeah, I'm always sore. And sometimes I try and do the cleaning around or before the massage. And I'll go, so I was cleaning on the weekend. And she'll go, I saw that. Because she follows me on YouTube. Elizabeth, yeah. Yeah. Oh. The song. I'm still working on the songs.
Is this with no context? Just as like this funny it sounded.
No.
They don't know it's a K-pop song.
Melissa, yes, I saw that. $1.40 a packet. But at Woolworths, can you grab me the pack of 5 spicy noodles? Just the packet, it's fine if it's open. Foodland here in South Australia, they sell packs of 5 spicy noodles for like $6.30 or something. Yeah. Thank you, Assistant Kira. They look like this. And yeah, they're like $6.30 a packet or something. So they work out to be a little bit cheaper than $1.40. If I was chasing the points, like have an offer, I'd just buy at Woolworths and just massively stockpile. But I just happened to be at Foodland one day and saw them. So I grabbed the only 2 packets that were on shelf. I've never seen them there before. Oh, I do want to get some of the greens puddings though for $1.80. I just think it's well worth it having a cake mix thing. But do you know what I got? You know the Coles 90-cent chocolate cake mix? I just got that, made it as the packet said, and then I put heaped whatever, have a scoop in my cocoa powder. I put a scoop of that into a bowl with a bit of sugar and then about 2 cups of hot water to dissolve everything. And then I just slowly pour it in over the cake batter that I've made in the bowl. So I'll just get a spatula and scrape it around the edges just to make sure it's a free sort of cake. And then I bake it in the oven for half an hour. And when I come out, there's this floating cake with all the sauce underneath. Yes, Melissa. So Kira doesn't eat the spicy ones. She eats those blue ones, which are in the cup. And she doesn't like the packet thing on their own because she says it's too hard to cook it in the pot. So I let her have the cup. I'm such a mum. Bronwyn, I do watch Christy. We chat sometimes on Instagram as well. She's really nice. She's helped me a lot. Hey, Nathan. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much. Bet you're the only guy on this chat. The best guy on this chat. Been awake since 4 a.m. Oh, my gosh. I need to get a slow cooker. I used to have one and I broke it. But I just have this thing of something being on for like 8 hours when I'm not here. Freaks me out.
Rice cookers.
Oh, we do have a slow cooker. Our rice cooker is a slow cooker. I've just realized that. Oh, I think I better get busy making something. We use our rice cooker too as a steamer. I'll steam the chicken dim sims that I get in there. They're also from Foodland. They're like $1.49. And I go, Adelaide people, I go to the Foodland either at Hackham, which is down to Doctors Road, or the Foodland at Morphett Vale. Yes, Elizabeth, Foodland, yeah, Drake's 5% off. Yes, just not on clearance items. And guess, because I fill up a whole bag and put it through, I hand her my card and she goes, unfortunately, I said, oh, yeah, so sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I wouldn't expect a 5% discount off of clearance. Sure, it'd be nice, but I understand the policy. I said, but sorry, it's just habit to pull it out. Adia, hi, welcome. A practical mindset. Thank you. Oh, well, now they're never coming out now. She's watching for the anticipation of seeing when the coat hangers will be coming out of the car. Let me tell you that you've got at least another vlog to go with them prominent, and maybe they might get cleared out on the weekend. But Saturday I have to film a collab, which I want to get uploaded. So I might not, but I really want to get it emptied out because winter's coming, and I might have to take someone home after bingo. How would it be? I'm sorry, just gonna have to wait till I move like 100 coat hangers before I can put the passenger seat up. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bronwyn, I don't have an air fryer. My mum gave me one for Christmas. which I then sold because I said I don't want one, and she said you should have one, and then she bought me one, and I said, what am I going to do with it? And then I said to her, just return it to the shop, and she said, oh, I've lost the receipt, I don't care. So I said, well, I'm going to sell it, and she said, fine. And I've still got the money because I said if I sell it, I'll use the money for the garden stuff. And she said, okay. It still in there. I just also have a thing about air fryers because I saw someone's kid use one, and apparently they put a paper liner thing in it, and when they shoved the drawer back in, the paper liner moved with the thing. It caught on the element, and part of it caught fire. And I thought, I think that might be a bit of a risk in our household. So I'm just a bit scared. The only thing is then that I find that chips don't cook as well in the oven as what they used to.
I have enough space for another appliance.
Yeah, Elizabeth, some drakes are weird. I used to travel around a fair bit when my son was doing his last couple of years at school, and also when he was doing work experience, because he had to go out to like Grand Junction Road, and so I would do like Arndale and a few of those stores around there for like 3 or 4 hours. I'd also sit in the car or scrolling on Facebook for like an hour. But yeah, I was always like out and about looking around at stuff, and I was surprised at how much stuff just wasn't around in some stores.
I like because that's choice.
Mm.
Not like
Mm. Yeah, Bronwyn, I am in Adelaide where we say Lego and not Lego.
I say that every time. Like you're trying to start fighting with people.
I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm just putting forward the correct.
It's like you never say on the internet about like whether or not pineapple goes on pizza.
Pineapple does go on pizza.
It's just gonna start a fight about it.
No, the worst place to start a fight is on a train in the middle of Sydney, and some stranger goes, oh my God, I'm going to call. So I know someone who lives in Adelaide. Surely that's not correct. Some stranger we didn't even know. So they ring and they go, you know that toy that's spelled Lego? And I see them go, are you all taught that in school? I go, yep, yeah, we are. That's how you pronounce it.
That's not how accents work.
Yep. Yeah, you are. In grade 2, before you get your pen license.
So.
It's like drop bears.
Yeah, why are you doing Australian bullshit into an Australian in Sydney? That's sick.
Nah, mate. I'm going to go out to Newton now. I'm on a mission. We should have a meet and greet and let's all go on a what's those things where everyone like meets in a spot and then runs like an amazing race thing. We'll all run around to a couple of shops and then meet back and go, look what I bought. Knowing my luck, I'd have a whole lot of freezer stuff and then be like, now I've got to drive home. It's funny. Vicky, hey, how you going? Oh, yeah. Do you know what freaks me out about Perth? Because a friend lives there. Apparently, one of the designers that did near, I just want to say the docks because I'm not entirely sure where it was. There was markets and stuff. And apparently one of the designers, and there's a street that runs up past that to go back to the city, is the same designer from Adelaide. Because I was driving through, my friend was driving, and I said, I'll swear I'd be back home if I didn't know where it was. And she said it's the same designer that designed part of Adelaide. They built part of Perth as well. Oh, Lee, we did the drop bear prank for this one of the Ava managers who is from the UK. I don't know where she was from. I get confused. I get confused where all the things are. And she said to me, "We." So I've lived in Adelaide all my life, apart from maybe an hour this way and that way. I've pretty much never been anywhere. So the first ever trip that I win with Avon is to the Barossa Valley. Brilliant. I don't drink, but okay, let's go up the road. I work my butt off for a whole year to earn a trip 2 hours up the road. And we're in the bus and we're driving along, and she says, I so want to see a kangaroo because I hear that they're around. And I go, oh, it really depends because they don't always hang by the side here because they know it's like a high traffic area. So you'd have to really be looking under trees because they'd have a protection thing, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, really? And we're like, yeah. And then someone else pipes up, yeah. And like, we're in, don't even remember what month we were in. Actually, I think it was like August or something. And we're like, and I'm pretty sure it's a little bit too early for them to be around at this time. Next month they'll start being like, and then I said, but now is the drop bear season. And she's like, what's a drop bear? I said, oh, okay. How do I explain this? So drop bears are quite known to this region. And we stayed at the Barossa Novotel, and there's like the building and all this grass type area, and there's this massive like fence all the way down, and I'm not sure if there was a creek or something behind it, but there's all the bush. And I said, so all those trees and stuff, there would be like snakes and wildlife, and drop bears are hanging around. I said, and you'll hear them at night. I said, that's why they've got the fencing that's down there, because it will stop them, like, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I said, oh, yeah, don't go out in that back paddock because they tend to sort of come down and sniff around. And she's like, oh, my gosh. So, and then 2 or 3 people, of course, in the bus start going, oh, yeah, they're shocking. And she says, and if you hear them, they mate at night and you'll hear them like, like, and so she's like, oh my gosh, is it safe? And we're like, as long as you stay inside, you'll be safe. It's not a problem. Just don't go outside. And she vapes as well. So we're like, maybe just stick to like the lighted patio area, because otherwise if you go into the grass area, like your scent will travel. And then we Google drop bear, and the most vicious picture of a drop bear comes up with like a blood dripping down its face. And we go, so just brace yourself. This is, kind of what you'd be seeing, which is terrifying in the dark. She's like, oh my God. And we're like, and then just casually, oh yeah, that's after midnight, because technically they're a koala during the day, and then at night time they're a drop bear. She's like, oh. She said, I'm going to leave you guys all here on the side of the road with the non-existent kangaroos, and you can walk back to the hotel. Oh, it was so funny.
Out in like
The outdoor ed camp.
And you can hear koalas. Oh, it's freaky as when you don't know what it is. Like they're growling, not you. It's like, what the hell is that noise? Like if no one tells you, oh, there might be koalas making a lot of noise at night, like growling and grunting, you freaked out in the middle of nowhere.
Apparently also, not in our year level, but in some camps, they will say to kids, if you put Vegemite on your face, it's a bear repellent because they smell it and then they don't come near you.
Tourists.
No, apparently like kids' camps.
Yeah, but they tourists on bushwalks.
No, the stories that I've ever heard is they take like a scout camp camping and they'll say to them, you need to put Vegemite on your face before you go out hiking. And of course, they also say to you, whatever you do, don't shine your torch in a tree because if they see it, they'll come down and attack you. And of course, you're at a scout camp, so everyone's just like up in the trees. I've heard dingoes before. I used to camp a lot with my dad when I was younger, and we would camp in South Australia in the outback, it's the Strzelecki track. And the people that were there, they actually had a dingo that was, I think they found him injured and they nursed him back to health. And he does kind of go out and about, but he always comes back to the property to get fed. So he's kind of like not their pet, but he hovers around quite a lot. And he would often come into our campsite with the owners. I'll have to see if I can find pictures of dingo. Oh, Adia, thank you so much for coming here. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to you too, which I thought was last Sunday for some reason. And I wondered why I was still getting emails going, here is an idea for Mother's Day. And I'm like, and then realize it's next week. Yeah, Bromwood butter is really expensive right now. Of course, I've got some as a markdown. I'll make some cookies and stuff with it. Yes, or I'll tell Kira that she requires to make snickerdoodles. We should do that and then record it, and then everyone will know how to make snickerdoodles. Mm-hmm.
Who asked for the recipe before? I don't think everyone's eaten the recipe.
Well, let me just write that down in my book. Snickerdoodles.
That's cookies.
They're not just cookies, they're sugar cookie. Alice, so clearance scavenger hunt. I'll be like, find one single chopstick on clearance. In my world. I don't even know what the most weirdest thing. Oh, I can tell you what the most weirdest thing I found on clearance, and it was only the other week, and I'm not sure if I'll put it into a video. There was a packet of condoms on clearance for 60 cents, and I filmed it going,
You could have made it 69 cents.
Yeah. Oh, Lee says, yes, thank you, Kira, for the Snickerdoodles video. Much appreciated.
Who says?
Lee says. Mm-hmm. And she says, tell Kira that only her hands and voice are okay in the Snickerdoodles video. Oh, okay, not me.
Who says I'm making snickerdoodles?
Lee says that you're making Snickerdoodles. Don't want to disappoint the people.
It's ridiculous.
No, it's not. Just requests. Yeah, you tell your friends. You tell them. You tell them now that Mum's subscribers are making ridiculous requests of me. Kira's friends are excited to know me because they're like, I know someone famous.
So very exciting. You do this.
Yeah. Melissa, no, I don't have anything planned for Mother's Day. My husband will make pancakes for us.
He's not listening.
He's not listening.
He might listen.
Oh.
He could be
Okay.
planning his murder right now. He wouldn't know.
I could be planning something he would not know. And just being home. Kira cooking lunch on Sunday. That would require her to be awake and conscious, and not going to happen.
Eat lunch.
And eat lunch, yeah. Shouldn't eat lunch till like 2 o'clock. Oh, Melissa is laughing though. Yes, she did give a laughing emoji. That reminds me of the DSM-5. Can your child cook, plan, and shop for a 3-course meal? No, they're 11. Seriously, this is not MasterChef. Hey, Suman. Thanks for joining with us. Melissa, yeah, noodles for everyone. I'll say no, thank you. I always have a Vegemite toast. I'll be happy with that.
Kimchi, tofu, and spicy noodles.
Pass.
Have is coffee. That's it. That's all I mean.
Yeah, coffee. Says we have 31 people here watching. Hello, 31 people. And like anyone who's typing away. Oh yeah, Melissa, I'll eat mashed potatoes all day.
Get sick of it eventually.
Never. How's the weather where everyone is? We're having cold snaps by the time night comes. Apparently today it was 16 degrees or something, but then it dropped down to about 11. Kelly, hi, how you going? Welcome. Yes, if you're watching and you haven't said hello, I'd love to give you a shout out. So say g'day. Say g'day, mate. Oh, Lee, you're at Victor Harbour. Oh, my God. Question, Victor Harbour, do you still have the penguin things down there where people go and watch the penguins come up at dawn? No, not dawn. Dusk. Because I remember years ago we went to I was like 15 or something, Phillip Island, and that was a whole attraction thing. You went and watched the penguins come up at night time. And I remember that Victor, or at least Granite Island, that was a big attraction thing. And then you walked across the bridge to go, because we would always walk, never jump on that horse cart.
There's a basic Cumberbatch thing that says penguin.
Penguin.
None of the editors said anything to him. He's
Pro Night 64. Hey. Lee, totally get that. I would too. So I gather they're not like Granite Island. They've gone to like the little one to the side. Oh, Bronwyn, Melbourne is like 4 seasons in one day, which is now what Adelaide gets. It's all changing all the time. Oh, the whales are here. I want to see a whale. Alice, where are you from? 31. Are you from North NT? Oh, yeah, Lee, Little Side Island, yeah. See you in the NT. Rachel, hey, excited that you're here. I need to put together, I never know if people are bored of it or not. I love doing the Coles haul or the weekly shopping haul, especially if it's around points. And I used to do the markdown hauls individually, but also I used to do like a whole day of markdown shopping. But now I have some Zumba classes and bingo that keep me busy, so I don't get a chance to do them all. But I don't know whether I should put everything in a video and go, this is everything we got for the month. I probably freak a whole lot of people out with how much I do have. But as I said, I shop all the time, but within reason, we're still under budget. We did push it last month, but I didn't really spend any money out of pocket January, February. So we're still under budget for the year.
It's almost weird when you come home and you haven't bought snacks or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Mum's home. Where's the snacks?
Where's the snacks?
What do you mean you didn't bring any snacks?
Elizabeth, hi, how you going? Football training. Oh, I bet it was cold out there. Oh, Kylie, 23 degrees.
I think this is a cousin. Grandma's son.
Yeah, per night. Apparently, they get like lines of stock that they have to remove and they're not allowed to sell due to either a batch recall or some of the date things. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I have also scanned something that's been that day, and it's been 8:30 at night, and the computer said unable for sale. And I understand it, but yeah. Welcome to my secret. Well, welcome to you here. Oh, Victoria, I bet it's freezing. Oh, thanks, Melissa. Yeah, I just post anything. So before, when I was doing I was posting nearly every single day because I had just stuff happening all the time, especially when my son was at school. I was forever getting into things. And now, since I don't have all the school runs and stuff, I don't have as much stuff out there doing because I'm doing more Zumba classes and stuff now. But yeah, just trying to focus on doing. And it's hard to talk about cost of living stuff because everyone's a little bit over it. And I kind of think, it's like the last TV thing I did, and I literally said, I think everyone's sick and tired of hearing about the cost of living, and I really don't think that we should be sitting here going, this is how you save money, because I think it's a little bit insulting. I think that everyone just wants to sort of get logical and practical ideas, or like, here is when the markdowns are for your area, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, okay. And that all they used for a 12-second soundbite was me going, you can save up to 50% off your shopping. That was it. Because I basically just went, I'm not going to sit here and say to people how to save money because I think it's a bit rude.
Well, a lot of the things are the political and economy problems rather than, like, it's not always individuals not knowing how to manage their money. Sometimes it's just they're literally not getting paid.
They don't get paid enough, I know.
Or Centrelink has declined them for some reason.
Mm.
Or you just don't have the money. It's not about, oh, the groceries are charging more or whatever, or it's inflation. Like, it's a little bit that, but
It's just everything. Yeah. Oh, Kelly, I've never seen snow, although apparently we get snow on top of Mount Lofty sometimes. And I've climbed up Mount Lofty a couple of times in my fitness heyday. I'm not planning on doing that ever again.
Why?
So it was the thing at the time. Yeah, pro night. There is no logic or explanation to anything some days. Oh, Alice, can you? At Christie's. I just see them on the news and then go, you right there?
That's cool.
Oh, thanks. Welcome to my secret. NQR have the topping shops used for milkshakes. $10 for 2 liters. Yes, I did see that. Yes, Pam. Same. Apparently, also, one of the things I went to buy one day, apparently someone put the wrong sticker on it and they dated it yesterday, which I don't understand at all. But the computer said cannot sell. And the guy said to me, if you just go to the area and buy or grab something that's fresh today, I'll just give it to you for the same markdown price. And I said, okay, but it was the last one. So I didn't get anything. Oh, Alice, 31 people watching. That's okay. We're down to 30 now. People have left us. Oh, thanks, Melissa. I used to do the cash stuffing things, but it's so hard to try and do stuff and explain at the same time. I just my head in. So now I just do stuff, and I don't really do much cash stuffing anyway because I do everything digitally online, and it's just easier every month to pull the bank statement and then calculate everything that way.
Yeah, I mean, you could sit there and go through a spreadsheet and go, this is what we do the money on, but that's not really the same type of content.
No. And it's really hard because you don't want to be sharing your budget because everyone has an opinion about where you should and shouldn't be spending your money and how do you earn this but you don't spend this and that. And yeah, pro night, it's hard to work out what any rules or logic is for anything. No, I never. I didn't accuse you. I made a statement.
Yeah, you said Keith, but most of you.
Yeah, I didn't accuse you. I'm making a clear statement that you stole my Audi. Not an accusation. It's not slander. It's a fact. Kira took my Audi.
No, this is always mine. Every other is mine.
Oh, welcome to my secret. Yes, it totally is. Yeah. We got the Hershey's one. I didn't mind it, but I found it very thick. Does that make any sense inside milk? It was good on the ice cream. And then I finally got the Ice Magic in one of the holes, but it didn't seem to set on the ice cream. So clearly the recipe has changed because I was like, why? Do you remember it used to be like a hard set? Oh, Melissa, that's not good. No flowers for Mum. Yeah. There's a tug of war happening
No.
to get through the door. Kiri, go make some snickerdoodles.
Ah.
Mm.
It's been that long since I made the last one.
Hot chocolate, please. Can you please get the hot chocolate container?
What?
I should not show you because every time I say to you guys how amazing something is, I can never find it in Coles. No, the Coles hot chocolate.
Yeah.
We don't have a Cadbury.
I know that, but I couldn't think what else that is.
Yeah.
Like the container.
Oh, we did, Melissa. We did get the syrup. It not good. The Bickford's iced coffee syrup. My son says it's very bitter, so I'm trying to work out a balance with the vanilla syrup. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but it's not it.
That's because it's like actually coffee and Farmers has like a lot of sugar added to it and stuff.
Yeah. I haven't given up, but it's a challenge. So this is the hot chocolate that we have. It's 400 grams. It's $3, and it's often sitting next to the purple Cadbury's container.
We used to get the Cadbury's in the price.
Yeah, we used to get the Cadbury's, but the price has gone up, and I'm like, just going to pay this. I honestly don't see any difference. And also, the Cadbury's changed their packaging at one point, and so when they did, they clearanced all of them for $3. I bought the whole shelf, but now they're a smaller container as well, and so we have this one. I won't have that one. I can't get that one out. Give that to me. Do you want me to talk about it as well? Okay.
I think it's probably about the same as iron tablets, but if you have sensory issues swallowing a tablet, that's the better solution.
Yeah, I just found this on a clearance. Iron plus C gummies, $1. It was only a couple of packets on there. I just got one. Orange flavour.
Yeah, only thing is I would be careful about taking iron supplements in general if you don't have a diagnosed iron deficiency, because you can get buildup of iron, get eye poisoning from it. But
And there's a website. It says theironcompany.com.au. Oh, and they're on Facebook as well. So we're trying these to see if they're gentler on the stomach, because
I don't think they are. I think they're about the same, to be honest. But there's a lot of people that would have issues swallowing the tablets because can't swallow tablets. So
very true.
if you can't swallow tablets, or if you have, because there is a
I'm missing some chat. Yeah.
There is a liquid form of iron that does stain your teeth and the taste worse. So.
Oh yeah, that's what that doctor said, didn't they?
Yeah. It's about the same, in terms of digestive issues, but if you can't swallow a tablet.
Lee, yeah, I didn't find the Hershey's didn't taste too bad to me, but it was mixed through ice cream, and then we put it in a whole lot of milk.
Hershey's not good. It's too sweet. It's yucky.
Alice, I haven't tried the Hershey caramel topping. Elizabeth, the Markdowns went for a ride in a truck to another Coles. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I get confused too, because I'm told that some items are sold to food banks, given to food banks. And I think surely not some of the markdowns, because there's no way that they'd be able to still sell something, especially some of the fresher stuff like the veggie packs and stuff like that in the salad bar section. There's no way that they'd be able to sell them or pass them on, because they're already like watery and stuff inside of it. Melissa, I've never made our own coffee syrup before. I need to give it a go, but I'm just a bit worried that I'll do it and it will be a waste and no one will like it. So, yes. Lee, I don't believe it is dairy free.
No, I don't think that has dairy solids in it.
I'm reading because I can read. Oh, okay. So allergy advice may be present. Milk. Ingredients: sugar, cocoa powder, salt, natural flavor, Rainforest Alliance certified. Find out more at ra.org. I think that's just the rainforest thing, not about chocolate powder.
I think that's just a factory thing. They don't put milk solids in it.
Yeah, so I don't think there are milk solids in here, but they need to disclaim. I'm surprised there's nothing here about make and train traces of nuts. I'm surprised they don't have that. This probably not made in the same factory.
Factories. That's why they have those.
Kronite, yeah, some people do get better Flybuys deals and offers. We just stick to the basic spend to try and keep our offer really low. And it's also why I do a lot of markdown shopping, because I have time and availability to move around to other shops. So I have never denied that. And I strategically shop where I can to make sure I'm getting the best.
You can just make your own drinking chocolate. It's like cocoa and a little bit of cornstarch and sugar and stuff.
Elizabeth. Oh, Floradix. I've never heard of that before. Have you heard of Floradix? Flora, Floradix.
Is that margarine, is it?
Isn't margarine? Oh my god. It's expensive, but the iron probably about 7.5 milligrams per serve. I'm going to write that down. Floradix. Kira is very knowledgeable. She has a lot of lived experience, as they would say. I don't know.
It's autism. You retain stupid facts.
Yeah, I don't remember what I had for lunch yesterday, but I can tell you most of the song lyrics from the 80s.
Random facts about bees.
Yeah, random facts about bees. Bronwyn, I've never been to a food bank either, but I just know that when I watch on the news, and I do know some people that have worked for the charity and the organisations, and they tell us about some of the stock that they get and how they distribute it and how it works out. Oh, Elizabeth, it's in a health food shop. Okay.
The plant-based Milo has added iron. So does a lot of the cereal we get and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. We have a plant-based Milo now.
Fruity things
Are they?
yeah, this has iron added to it.
What?
It's just that they don't really advertise it. Yeah, this one.
What?
It's got vitamins and iron added.
How clever am I? So apparently these Coles Fruity Rings, it has 4 vitamins and iron.
I mean, it's probably still sugar and stuff, but it's got the iron in it.
And 40 pounds of sugar.
The Woolworths one also has the iron added to it and stuff. Because I noticed the Coles one, they advertise it. The Woolworths one, they don't advertise it, but it is in the vitamin information and stuff in the ingredients. Yeah, there's a bunch of foods that we have that just have iron added to them randomly. Tofu's also iron. Although I was watching this video and they were like, "Oh, vegan, you can totally get protein in vegan."
The older your Flybuys account, the better your offers. I got an offer spend 30, get 1,000 points. Then I keep getting 10 times points. Ooh. I've had a Flybuys account since it opened, or at least for the past 23 odd years. And then back in my day, you used to be able to only have one account per household. So pretty much everyone used to have to be merged.
I reckon they probably have analytics on something when your account gets like grouped based on your spending habits and things like that, and that changes the offers that you get.
Welcome to my secret. Oh, do you get discount clearance items? It's like the bread and stuff. Is it frozen or is it fresh? And then you know that you have to like eat it pretty quickly. That's really good if they do that. I didn't honestly know how like stable. I mean, cakes and bread I suppose would be okay.
Breads do have preservatives.
And then like, do you purchase those or are you given that like in your food hamper thing? Because I've seen some people, they pay $20 for a food hamper. I've seen other people get free ones. It's so good there's organisations out there to help people. I know that some of the church, they sometimes have food hamper things. Sometimes they have like a little $20 Woolworths gift card that they'll give you, and then it specifies on there no alcohol, no cigarettes. So it's good for people to be able to get food. The Salvos used to do that a lot. Some of the individual churches have little food pantries attached to it. Kim, hey, going? Oh, Kim, I mentioned earlier I haven't done any junk journaling
If you're buying stuff for it, never use it.
because I believe that purchasing products for crafting is a completely separate hobby from doing the crafting. They're two different hobbies. Yes. Oh, we were up to 35 people on the live, and now we're down to 32.
It's because you keep buying things for the junk journaling.
Because
You're like, nah, don't like that.
oh, she heard junk journal. She's like, I'm out of here. Oh, now we're down to 30. We've lost 2. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Has anyone else got anything else they want to chat about? Because I realise we've just gone over an hour. I mean, there's no like time limit, but I noticed that people Kim who? Because I'm only new to scrapbooking stuff, I didn't know that last year, no, or the year before, Kazaz went out of business, and I didn't pay attention. And a friend of mine, I didn't see her update on Facebook, and like me, like Avon, it was her whole life. So a whole direct selling company closed. It's like, and another lady I met at the SA Paper Craft Fair, she's an ex-consultant. So she kind of still kept a business going as like a wholesaler. So she'd buy some stuff and resells. And she still does heaps and heaps of workshops because she's still teaching people how to use stuff. And she said, it's so hard because people are like, oh, I love this stamp. Can I buy it? She's like, no, because it's the only one I have because they don't make it anymore. So people come and pay money to be in her workshop so they can use her stuff because they can't purchase the stamps anymore. So she said it's actually really good because then she gets a lot of people.
You could probably make some of this. This won't be quite the same. You could like laser cut it or carve it out. Yeah, like liner.
Welcome to my secret. Oh, that's good. Yeah, frozen bread is hit and miss. Yeah, good for toast. That's what we do as well. Yeah.
It's just defrosting. It's soggy with the pickle content.
Oh, Pam, yeah. Oh, thanks, Pam. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to you. Oh, Kim, I've never heard of them before. Heartfelt Creations. That's like when Creative Memories closed down, and it was funny because they had just come out here in like February or something and done part of a workshop thing saying we're solid, we're really good, blah blah blah, and then the next month they announced closure. I think all the boards meet though in February, like they've had their Christmas period and then January, and then in February they must have all the boards because every company I've ever known has made some sort of announcement in February that they're closing. So Avon made the announcement on the 18th of February because it was my daughter's birthday and I remember it is clear as day. Mary Kay did exactly the same thing. Kazaz, I think, did pretty much exactly the same thing. Pretty much everybody in February do their announcements.
Yeah, well, Christmas season is like a really big sale period, so if they have a potential for it to go back up, that would be when it would happen. So if their sales don't improve over Christmas, that's kind of like definitely.
Yeah, and Kim, it's hard too when you're just used to the products, whatever it is, and it's all of a sudden like, where do I go? And there's only so much stuff that's out there. Although I joined a couple of scrapbooking groups, which is a bit weird because people are pulling stuff out of like Creative Memories archives, like, and you're like, wow, I haven't seen that for years and years. But there would be someone out there who's keen to get that. So it's cool. Hey Brittany, how you going? Oh, yes, my hair. It is super dark, but you know what? It's not grey. And also there's no patches. So yeah, it's all one colour for now. Oh, Tracy, that's so good. You share a birthday with Tracy's daughter.
I shared a birthday with my old French teacher from high school. Like,
Bonjour.
French teacher from high
Bonjour,
school.
oui, oui, croissant, French fry.
That's Adrian's birthday.
Is it? I should send her a message.
No.
On
That's
YouTube.
So weird.
Adrian, happy birthday. There we go. Oh, Jude Luck. Bon Jovi. And the fragrance? Is that what you're talking about?
You said bonjour before. I think I just made it a joke.
Oh, I don't know. Bonjour. Bonjour. Yes, Lee. Avon has been gone for about 5 years because a memory came up the other day when I had severe sciatica and I was stuck in bed for about 4 weeks, and that was when I was also wrapping up the company. I was like the captain on the Titanic. I was the last one off the ship. I literally spent weeks and weeks and weeks helping everyone to close up their accounts, sort out any payments, get customer help direct them into their next position, whether it be what company to go with, giving them options of ideas of what a good direct selling company would be or what they might like, giving them information about what questions to ask their trainer and support, and basically just making sure that everyone was solid as and on their way. I said I would be the last person off the ship. I'm the captain of this ship, and I wanted to make sure that I closed with honor and integrity, and I did that. Honestly, I had said to everyone too that I was going to be joining Mary Kay in July. I was waiting for the new financial year to start, and I said anyone is welcome to come with me. However, I do understand it's completely different. I'm really just joining for a discount off the products because I always wanted to join Mary Kay, because I really like the philosophy. But Australia was so different to America with the way that the rewards worked, because I'm a rewards person. I need recognition, and they just don't have half of that here. And I just find that the culture wasn't right. So when they made their announcement they were closing, I wasn't all that surprised, to be honest. But also they made the announcement, we're closing in 2 weeks, and then gone. Mary Kay, at least with Avon, they made the announcement and said by the 4th of May or whatever it was, we will be closed. So we got months and months to wrap everything up. And I think I did a really good job at making sure everyone was well looked after. I'm still in contact with a whole lot of people, and I say to them they can reach me anytime, because pretty much any questions about direct selling are all the same, like how to build a business, how to get customers, how to support people, how to deal with complaints, orders, deliveries, inventory, all that. It's pretty much all the same. Yeah, it's really good. But the products, yeah, I luckily, my mum cleaned out her cupboard and gave me a whole lot of shower gels and stuff. So that was really good. And I wish I had kept hold of a lot more stuff, but I kind of just sold basically anything not nailed down, because I knew that moving into Mary Kay, I would want to focus on those products and use them and be able to promote those products. And now they're gone as well. So, yeah. I just want to go up because I've missed some chatter. Oh, just type it. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So the girl who did it, she was a first year apprentice, and it's a L'Oreal 6.45 or something with a volume 20. If that makes any sense to you guys, let me know. Yeah, she was learning how to mix. But she did a really good job because she blended really well. So she put in all the root color, and then she put the external, and then she was blending with her fingers. She had gloves on. And the instructor was like, "You have done a bang up job." Yeah, Lee, 2 for 1 mascaras. And for us as representatives, they were just selling everything for 50%. So we were just mass ordering everything, and we were just getting awesome commissions off of everything. And the manager, one of the state managers that I'm still friends with, she said they were literally in there sweeping the warehouse floor because as they were selling sections of Avon, they were packing parts down. So she's like, of course, all the shower gels sold and all the hand washes and hand cream sold, all like the $2 things. They all sold really, really quickly. So moving it was like more of the perfumes and stuff like that. And she's like, we found a couple of dead mice underneath the pallets. She's like, it was a bit freaky. But yeah, she had always said, I will literally be the last one at Avon if it ever closes to turn off the lights. And dead set, she was the last person out that building and literally turned out the lights. And she said, and she sat on the doorstep and she cried for like an hour because also she was a big Avon rep back in the UK. So she's like full circle. And then, of course, most of us are like, we don't know what to do because there's nothing out there that's like Avon. So now I'm retired from direct selling. And now I just talk to you guys because it's exactly the same as training and developing people. Brittany, it was the end of the world. And I think the worst thing was I had somewhere to go. So I was kind of like, okay. But the longer it goes, I'm kind of like, I miss it more because also products are really getting sparse out there. Apparently, there are some people that order stuff off of eBay and they get stuff overseas. But with the markup, it's just getting ridiculous. Yeah, Kim, having a few months was really good. It meant a whole lot of people got to stock up on a lot of stuff. And I feel that just for me, I really got the opportunity to help everyone solidify where they were going. And I just felt emotionally that I did a really good job at making sure everyone was looked after. Because I was like, these are my people after all. What was that?
I was going to talk and then it just cut off partly.
I thought I heard someone outside going, wee!
No, I just went to talk and then kind of was like reconstructing a sentence.
Oh, because we have people out there all the time. I was like,
yeah.
and then I thought, that didn't sound like Scott going, wee! Yeah,
No,
I could.
I was going to say, also giving people more time to like talk to their customers and like figure out what the
Yeah, that's the other thing. I said,
just like, oh,
yeah. Yeah. So I nearly went into Nutrimetics because a lot of my customers said that they've used those products before. So I would have had a really good customer base. I don't know, just something for me as well. This is one thing. I needed to know when training was, what kind of support there'd be, when the nights of training nights were, what qualifications were expected, and how the rewards and incentives and all of that worked. I didn't want to be doing the in-home demos with putting products on people's skin. Freaks me out from a texture perspective. And also, I just don't believe I'm a qualified beauty person to be able to do that. Apparently, they have a course within Nutrimetics for you to be able to do that. I didn't want to do that. The trainings were on a Monday night. I teach them were on a Monday night. The reward thing that was there, especially with the car, similar to Mary Kay that you had to get a set level. But I just kind of went, I just don't think it's viable for what was there. I could have done it, but I would have been chasing KPIs constantly. And I just kind of thought, I don't want to do it. So I just joined Mary Kay because I just like the whole philosophy of it about making people feel important and just being able to connect with people. I found I had a whole lot of customers pretty quickly in some areas of Mary Kay, and I just enjoyed doing it for a discount off my own products. I really loved the products as well. And so for me, it just kind of really fit in. I'd only been with them for about 2 years before they closed, and I'm glad I had the opportunity when I did. Tracy, I went to a place called SA Salon Hair Care. It's on Crossroads, Edwardstown. I joined Adelaide Beauty Models, and they post all the time anyone that they need a model. So usually it's the hairdresser who will post needing a model for extensions, foils, toner, all over color, grey coverage, whatever, at this place, this time, this date, and the cost. Excuse me. Some things are free. Oh, excuse me. If you go to a specific training school, like the SA hair care thing, it's usually free because the trainee is there. Some, if you go into a salon, they will charge you the base rate of the milliliters that you need of the color. And a lot of them will just go base rate $53. That's what I'm seeing everywhere at the moment. $53 probably is an amazing price compared with like the $200 it would cost you to actually color all of your hair. But yeah, I tend to just do the free. I also only go twice a year, if that. Yeah, Kim, Body Shop at Home, that was another one I was really looking at. But the thing that I have been seeing all the time is that the consultants were complaining that the real Body Shop were getting products in quicker than what they were getting, and there was delivery issues, and also people were getting like the $10 birthday voucher that you were able to spend in store, and they were trying to redeem that with a Body Shop consultant, and they were saying no, it's an in-store only. So then people were going in store to purchase, and the consultants were saying it was frustrating that they weren't getting that sale. That's like when Tupperware used to have in the malls, the Westfields and stuff, they would have their displays and stuff, and the consultants would be there. You'd do so many shifts, and you would sell Tupperware, and you would get the points, the recognition of sales. But any sales that they made would go towards paying for the stall. So you didn't make any commission off of it, but you got any leads that you got there, parties, any customer contacts and things like that. Jude, yes, I've had that before too. I just don't answer the phone, and they stop calling after 2 or 3 times. And then that's also a thing in Mary Kay that they do a lot. Apparently, they will just walk up to you in a supermarket and talk to you. It's what I see a lot happens in America. It's kind of the way, though, that you recruit and talk to people. It's just what it is.
I never get any people selling beauty stuff talk to me. And I'm like, I put makeup on my face sometimes. What stereotype are you working off of?
Oh, Lee, it's funny. I'm often asked to be a model because having red curly hair, they often say, "Oh, we need a model for a curly cut." So I often get called up to be a model. And yeah, my hair's really thick as well, and it drank up so much of the hair color. And I was thinking, I'm so glad I'm not paying for the base meals because it'll be expensive. I do remember when the Body Shop at Home came out, though, at the parties, they were booming to start with, because also they did like a little bit of the Nutrimetics where you would do like a little foot spa or hand spa. So they were doing product stuff like that, but then they just turned it into like a demo product, like a Tupperware thing.
Was it Body Shop products? They stinky.
Yeah, they're stinky. Oh, okay.
They love fragrances. It smells right.
I think, yeah, going to be a model is the way to go. It is your time. They sometimes do take a little bit longer, but if it's a cost thing, and if it's something you want to try at a really cheap way or free, it's totally worth it. I used to go and get a lot of beauty stuff done, nails, hair, waxing, makeup, facials. I don't get facials anymore because I find I was breaking out a lot.
Sometimes they make weird mistakes.
Well, no one's ever waxed off my eyebrows, so I'll be grateful.
No, but I was really annoyed when we went to training person as a model for like pedicure and stuff, and she removed all the calluses on my feet.
Oh, yeah.
I needed those to like walk in the heels and stuff, and I was just really annoyed because you got asked, but I didn't get asked about that. They just put all this like chemical shit in my feet.
I have had though once my eyelashes tinted in a TAFE, and it was 7 p.m. at night, and you're lying there, and she put the tint on, and I heard her go, "Oh," and I was like, like, you can't open your eyes. She's like, sorry, just have to go get my trainer. I'm like, oh my God. It's the most harrowing experience. And also all your senses then open up. You can hear everybody in the room and what's going on. Sometimes being a model for a massage is really good because they're usually pretty cheap. But I think then you got to walk back to your car and drive back to... And also some of the model things are like in the city, so it's just a bit of a pain to have to get there.
It's fine if you're not going anywhere for a while anyway, so even if it does end up looking a bit weird or whatever.
Oh yeah, sometimes if I get my eyebrows waxed or something, like because it's all red, you go into a shop, people are just looking at you a bit weird. Someone had a waxing done once, and a friend of hers said, "Wow, look at your eyeshadow. It's just like," and she's like, I don't have any makeup on. And then she realized all the waxing, everything was like red. So funny. Does anyone else have anything else they want to chat about? We're down to 26 people now. We've obviously losing people.
Not interested in beauty products.
Not interested in beauty. I'll say, here's how to make $1 million. And here's, we just added 2 new viewers. And here's the secret to getting all the markdowns you'll ever need. We just got another viewer. Oh, Instagram and I don't know. It's there, and I did put up a picture today. I need to keep more active on it. I really need like a social media manager, but I need them to be me. I need them just to be able to do what I do without asking me what I do, which basically means I need to sit down and make a plan about what I'm doing. If I have a schedule and a routine to follow, I can do it pretty well, but I forget to do a whole lot of stuff. Oh, Lee, you got the Eurovision on. Yeah, didn't you say you were watching Eurovision instead of me? Someone said that. And I was like, cool. I've never watched Eurovision in my life. Apparently, the people from Perth are in it. Emma, hey, going? Welcome. The iced coffee? Yes. So we got the Bickford's iced coffee syrup. It's not really a hit at the moment. We're still playing around with that. Haven't tried making my own yet. Yeah, we'll see how we go. It's on the to-do list, which means it'll probably be a while away. It was you, yeah. Oh, you've put me first. Oh, Perth on tomorrow night. Okay. I just saw a Facebook post that said they'd made it to the semi-finals or something. I thought that was really good. I'm not really into a whole lot of music type stuff like that, so I have no idea who, what, where, how. And it's like New Kids on the Block, Backstreet Boys, Monster X, Twice, 17 right here.
The last three are just K-pop bands that I introduced you to.
Yeah, 17 right here. We're not allowed to talk about BTS, even though there's the songs that I play in Zumba. And I had someone say they're going to come to Zumba because they saw that I was going to do a routine to it. So she said, oh, I'm going to come to one of your Zumba classes for that song. And then so many of my Zumba people are like, I don't understand what they're saying because it's like Korean. I say, yeah, and you don't understand their Spanish songs either. They're like, touche.
It's a different style of music though, so they think it's like a pop song or something. Different countries.
Lee, yeah. Yeah, I saw E17. Everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright. Everything's gonna be alright. They're probably 100 by now. With the beanies with what we used to say inside was like a crushed tin can, like Coke can. I've heard lots of people tell me also from Zumba they saw Michael Jackson when he was here and Madonna and I don't know who else they said they've seen, but like the original like pop people. It's really right. And do you know what is so funny? Usually about 4 p.m. on a Saturday, SAFM play that song. And I wrote on Facebook once, the three things known in life: death, taxes, and that song, 4 p.m. SAFM. Oh, Boys to Men, they were good. I really liked also the group 5. I couldn't figure out who was what. There was Blue as well. I think that was a group, or was that a song? I gotta find it. You got to see Rick Astley. Oh my god. I want to see that. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Very good.
No.
Also, there was a group called Culture with a K, Kulch, I think. There was also a band called, unless it was Culture, they did the song Where Do You Go, My Lovely, do-do-do-do-do. Where do you go? I want to know. And they were one of the opening acts for someone else we saw. And then they exploded after that. One for the money and the free ride. It's 2 for the chance that you denied or rise. All rise. Yeah. Oh, Delta Goodrum. Hey, Guy Sebastian's from Adelaide. Lee, yeah. How popular do you think if Johnny Farnham does another goodbye tour? He'll be busy. He'll be packed as. No Mercy. Oh. Okay. There's a group called No Mercy saying, Where do you go? Oh, is that your group you're telling me about?
No, that's the No Mercy is the Monster X survival show thing, and I was like, what?
Oh.
That's really weird. So yeah.
Yes, yep, John Farnham's recovering. I think we all had a heart attack when we first read about it because the way that they reported it was like he'd passed away, and we were all like, ugh.
I don't even know.
Like
who
he's
that
an
man is.
icon. I failed as a parent. My child doesn't know who John Farnham is. Tom Cruise, we know who that
I
is.
don't like him.
That's fine. More for me. You like, what's that name? Jonathan Wang. Who's that guy?
Jackson Wang.
Jackson Wang.
He's like a meme because he's just everywhere. He's
He is
a K-pop
everywhere.
guy, and like they'll be doing something or watching something. Jackson Wang would just show up, and you'll be like, or like people write fan fiction, and they'll just be like, oh, and then Jackson Wang gives you like tickets to the movies or something. You'd be like, why is he in this? This is not even a
Jade, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
I don't even listen to Jackson
Oh,
Wang.
Tim Robbins. I forget who that guy is. Is he the guy from Shawshank Redemption? Yes. Love that movie.
Who's that guy from that movie?
Yeah, he is that guy from that movie. Oh, Pro-Night. Yes, she did. Yep. Delta Goodrem sang at the state funeral of Olivia Newton-John. Do you know who's really good? Adam Lambert. He was with Queen, and he was really good too because he came out and he said, I'm not here to be Freddie. I am here to sing, to interpret Freddie as my own and pay respect to Queen who have led the path. I thought that was so honourable. Bye, Elizabeth. Thanks for dropping by. If no one has anything else to chat about, I think I might go. Where am I going? Going insane. I got 6 minutes to get to the shop. No, I'm not going to the shop. Have a great Mother's. Yes, happy Mother's Day to everybody that is here. I hope you have a quiet day. I hope you get pancakes. Don't say the Q word. Good night, Kelly, and the infamous Kira. Pancakes. Because you're not famous, unlike me.
No, infamous like famous for the wrong reasons.
Yep, infamous Kira. That's right, famous for all the wrong reasons.
I haven't done anything illegal.
Yeah, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned because I have lots of videos coming up this week. Grocery hauls and some cleaning and some fridge clean outs and some other bits and pieces. So I have so enjoyed chatting with you guys tonight. It has been totally awesome, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.